everybody, it's Creeps. Welcome to January 3rd, January Vlog Day 3. And I am right now going out and doing a supply run for Crow and I for the next couple days until we leave. And also for the kids that will be staying at our house watching the animals, pets. So we have to make sure there's some food there for them. And wow, FedEx guy just jumped right out of that fucking van right in front of me. Holy shit. Okay, anyway. Whew, that's out of the way. So this is what I'm doing. I am going to Five Below first. I need to pick up a pair of earbuds. My good earbuds are MIA. But I have a pair of Five Below earpods, whatever you want to call them, that I do have, and they work pretty well. And so I'm getting this extra pair because I like to have two pair because they're so small they get lost easily. So I got that. No worries. Then I'm going to Lowe's because I need pool noodles, aka pipe insulation, because I have to ferret-proof the living room, dining room. We don't have a dining room, kitchen, and that kind of stuff. So the noodle can't get like behind the stove, and in case they get distracted and lose track of her. Sorry for the S's. I also have to go to the grocery store, all that good stuff. So here's the deal. I wanted to address something right up front here in this video. I meant to yesterday and the day before, totally forgot. I realized that my face looks different, and the reason is because I do not have my bottom teeth in, and this is why. I had them pulled. I had my regular natural teeth pulled in August. I was able to go for one adjustment before things got really bad with Ma, and the dentist is 90 minutes away because that's the closest place that was taking new patients and Delta Dental insurance, which is significant, by the way. If you have the opportunity to get it, and I recommend it. It saved us a lot of money. Okay, so I've been to another fitting since Ma has passed away. But I haven't had a chance to really mess with them at all since then because we've been doing stuff every day. It was Christmas, people, going out, this, that, the other. I mean, I didn't have 2 seconds really to play with them. And now we're leaving in 2 days for a trip, and that's not the best time to start trying to get used to a new, your newly adjusted denture. So I've adapted very well to the top, so I'm leaving those in for now. So my face will eventually go back to looking like it did before, or very close to it at least. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to look like this forever. Do I want to look this way right now? Not really, but could it be worse? Oh, yeah, it could. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I just, yeah. All right. I'll see you in Five Below. Okay, here we are, back of Five Below. Do I want licensed something? What would I pick? I'm not crazy about Elvis Stitch, even though I'm a huge Stitch freak. Plus, there's something wrong with carrying Stitch in your ears when you're in a Universal park. I'd probably go for Kuromi. So do I want to spend $10 or do I want to go $2 less and get what are these? Open ear. They look interesting. I'd be able, ear cuffs. I don't even know what that is. Alright, those fit around. I like those. They kind of look like my old ones. I mean my lost ones. There's another pair. Sorry. No, that's pods. Let's see. Pods. Pink. There's pink. Which I think is going to win me over at this point. Let's see. More ear cuffs. Air conduction. Wow. I am intrigued buy these ear cuff things, but I don't want to take a chance because we're going on a trip, right? So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be pink because I can. Okay, so in addition to the pink ear pods, I also got, also in pink, a power bank portable fan. It was $7. Figure just in case it'd be worth a while, try out, see how it works. Okay, out of Five Below, I have my fan charger thing and the earbuds in my backpack, and we are now headed to the second stop, which is Lowe's, so that we can get the pool noodles and the duct tape, real duct tape, not fake duct tape that people slap the label on so that students can make nobody knows which way to go here, so the students can make dresses for prom and other exciting events. Okay. Yeah. You guys, I went down a serious rabbit hole in Lowe's, okay? I went in for a pool noodle, aka ferret-proofing pool noodles in neutral gray, because they're supposed to be pipe insulation, and much cheaper, by the way, than pool noodles usually are. Okay, pro-grade duct tape, and 3 of these little babies, and see if I can finally get that flagpole to be flag holder to be flagpole holder, I should say, so that I can start flying the flag. We have a really nice flag. We just, hey, by the way, if you guys don't know this and you need a flag, don't buy a piece of shit flag from Walmart. Okay, go to whatever your state that you're in, go to your state senator's website, and on the main page there should be a link that says purchase a flag, buy a flag. The cool thing about this is it's a cloth sewn flag. It is a nice flag. They were $35 about 10 years ago, okay? I would say if they're double that right now, it's well worth it. And you get to pick a date. Actually, they'll ask you for 3 dates that you want that flag to be flown over the United States Capitol. So our flag was flown over the Capitol for my dad's birthday. And so it's, I tell you what, it's just I can't talk about those flags enough. And if I actually get things going outside and get the flagpole holder more secure on the house, then I can pull the flag out and show you and fly it proudly, because the American flag is starting to be, the MAGA people are starting to, for lack of a better word, take it over. Like, you know, if you're MAGA, you're a real American, so you can fly the American flag, and that's bullshit. I have seen more faded, torn American flags on MAGA houses flying underneath of torn, faded MAGA Trump fucking flags, just ripped to shreds, faded. You know, you can't even barely tell it's an American flag anymore. Yeah, they really care about the country. I'm 63. I was a Girl Scout. Plus, my parents were the World War II generation. I learned how to take care of a flag. I learned that there's rules and there's ways that you handle it and deal with it. You know, just one example, you don't let it touch the ground. I mean, and that's just one rule of many. And I know all of them, but I'm sure you're probably bored already. But all I'm saying is, if you need a flag, go there first. If you can afford it, it is well worth whatever it is they're charging for. I'm going to have to look this up again and see. But anyway, I went down the rabbit hole because I've been a homeowner since we moved here. But we got here and then COVID hit, and then Ma came to live with us. And so that whole home ownership thing was lost on me. And now that Ma's not here anymore, and as sad as that is, I'm starting to suddenly look at the house as, hey, this is my house. I got plans for the bathroom. I didn't get, here's a hint. I got a paint swatch book in purples. That's a hint. It doesn't mean I'm using purple exclusively. I got an idea. I got a plan. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go for a second. I'll pick you back up in the grocery store because that is where I am going next. Okay, let's do this up right. We are now at Food Lion. I buy a tomato and sometimes, no, I buy a tomato every time I come into the grocery store. So that way I always have fresh ones. I always smell them. I have a old friend that was a chef, that is a chef probably still, who gave me a very helpful hint. If the tomatoes smell like plastic, they're going to taste like plastic. So I pick up an onion here in produce, and then I'm headed to buy things. Well, I went in for 6 things, and obviously I got way more than that. Okay, so it is late, 6:45, and I am having an adult beverage that I brought home from the grocery store because I can, because I did a lot of adulting today, so that's why I'm having an adult beverage. Anyway, I have my suitcase almost packed completely because it's cold here and warm there, right? So the majority of clothes I'm going to need, I'm not wearing here. So I went through and washed all my summer stuff that I wouldn't be getting out for another couple months and popped them in the suitcase. So I did that, and oh my gosh, fixed dinner, and I'm so done. I just am. So have a good night, and this concludes the January vlog 2026.